Hi everybody, my 8 o'clock dogs are here. I have my coffee with my little Maltese mix, and I'm going to get started. It is a Chihuahua and a Shih Tzu. They came from the same house, and since the Chihuahua dries faster, I'm going to start with his bath. I've made videos with him before. This guy has only one eye, so you might recognize him. Hard to forget a Chihuahua with one eye. And my Basset Hound puppies are here, hanging out, and whoa. He wants this collar. Guys, you can't have his collar. They smell it. His nails are really long. They come every 7 weeks, so I don't know. I guess they're usually that long. I never realized his nails grow fast. I'll go ahead and put some, this is cream rinse. I'm going to put cream rinse on him too. I put my puppies outside because they are being obnoxious this morning. So finish up with his bath, and then I'll get the Shih Tzu out and start her bath. All right, this little guy is almost dry. I'm just going to finish blow drying him. His feet are still wet. Raise the table up. Just keep a hand on them. They know your hand's on them, so that way he doesn't try to jump off. Just keep one hand on. Since he doesn't want to stand up, I just have him hooked to this pole just to keep him in place. I'm going to go ahead and clean his ears out real quick. His ears look good in there. I had a commenter the other day that got mad because I'm drinking coffee in the morning. I guess it's not professional, but it's a dog mug. Come on now. Who doesn't drink coffee in the morning? Dog doesn't mind. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut his nails. He's a very good dog and he does not bite. I'm going to come back and Dremel his nails too. When the owners are older, they have thin skin, and when you cut, and his owners are older, and when you cut their nails, they're very sharp. So I don't sand down all the nails, but it just depends on the dog. And in case that made no sense, if you have thin skin and you have sharp nails, the dogs can cut the skin open. They can cut their own skin open very easily, just with one scratch or one swipe. They can really do some damage on your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and Dremel them. This is just a regular Dremel. I got it from Walmart. Just a cheap Dremel, and it works great. Works a lot better than those dog Dremels you buy that has the little guard on them. Those things are a pain, and it sucks the nails up inside. Using this, it's called a Furminator. It just pulls out undercoat. He's not shedding too bad. How easy was that? I'm just going to spray on some conditioner and wipe him off with the baby wipe, and he is ready to go. Now, usually I put a bandana on the dogs, but his mother does not like them. So he will be going home naked, and so will his little Shih Tzu friend in the back, and he does not want to stand up, and that's fine. Just keep one hand on him so he doesn't jump. I'm going to wipe his face off with some water, make sure it's clean, and he is all done. She's getting a number 10 blade all over. They want it very short, and a 30 blade in the pads of the feet. So I'm going to go ahead and spray, disinfect my blades before I even bring her out. I'm just spraying them down and wiping them off. And we're going to get started. Number 10 blade all over. Since I just cleaned it, it's going to jam up a little bit. I'm going to use this toothbrush just to keep it cleaned out, just for the first minute till it dries out in here. It's just going to keep clogging up. I always double check my blades, make sure I got the right blade on. You don't want to take it too short. I keep checking. So I'm using the 10 blade on his body, which is very, very short, and I find it very difficult to use the 10 blade on the legs just because of the bones. They're so bony. Not that she's bony, but you know, there's bones here. There's folds, and it's just hard. So for me, it's easier when I do a 10 blade all over to come back with my 7 blade in reverse. Just go right up the legs. It's a lot smoother looking than trying to get that 10 blade to go over all the bumps and folds and bones. Kneecap behind here. Just easier. Use a 7 blade in reverse because it's going to take it to the same length. Because you use the 10 blade, use it with the growth of the hair. With the 7 blade, I'm doing in reverse, and it comes out like I just said. It's hard to talk when you're grooming. So anyway, how I do that. See how hairy the feet get? You want to shave all this out so her feet stay clean. I'm just cutting her nails, and then I'm going to Dremel her nails too. At least the front one, so she doesn't scratch her mother up. Because now they are very sharp. I'm going to shave out the inside of her ears with a 30 blade, which is really short. Get this hair out of my way. I can see what I'm doing when I clean them out. Shih Tzus grow hair in their ears, and it has to be pulled out to prevent ear infections. She hardly has any, so that'll be pretty easy. I just sprinkle this ear powder in here, and it pulls right out. It just helps me grip. She's getting her face shaved, so I'm going to shave out the corners of her eyes with a 30 blade. I'm going to use my comb to pull her hair out from away from her eyes, so I don't have to scrape her skin when I shave it. Fluff it up and pull it out. It's still wet in here from the bath. It's really hard to get this to dry, so it's hard to shave out. So her mother's been trimming her ears, which is fine, but I can't fix it. See that big hole missing there? So I'm just going to brush them out and trim them up, and they're just going to look the way they look. See, this is what I don't understand. So people are so attached to their dog's hair on their ears. Like, to me, this does not look good. Like, that looks choppy. But people like the hair on the ears so much that they don't care what it looks like. They just want the hair there. So I'm looking for my curved scissors. So they just want me to trim it up and leave it. Honestly, I think it would look much better just trimmed short, you know, because you have that big hole missing right there. But people like their ear hair. I'm using my curved chunkers just to blend it in. Makes it look more natural. She is ready to go. So I'm going to go over her body one more time with the 10 blade, make sure that there's no hairs out of place. Now remember, her mother doesn't like bandanas, so she will be going home naked. She will not be dressed up today. Spray her down with conditioner and wipe her off with a fragrance-free baby wipe. And I'm going to wipe out the corners of her eyes with some water, and she is all done. Still has a little bit of hair on the top of her nose. I'm just going to shave it off with my 30 blade. Got a little hair in here, but I don't want to push my luck. That's as good as that's going to get. All right. Thanks for watching. I let the babies back in after I put those dogs away so they can sniff everything and check out what was going on when they were thrown out back.